Well, greetings. It's the weekend, and this is your update. And this past weekend was Step Up Day. And just want to take the opportunity to thank everyone for coming out and checking out instruments and upgrading your sound. We couldn't do it without you. It's a super fun event, but it's not just on this day that we appreciate you, it's every day. So, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you for coming out and doing what you do so that we can do what we do. This week in The View from the Road, I was talking about a concept called charming the snake, and as it relates to recruiting. And let's check out a clip from that video, and you'll see what I'm talking about.
Having other kids helping with the recruiting and the numbers, I think, is probably the best strategy. I don't know. I'm just spitballing ideas here, but it's a concept that I've learned doing, Go Rock and other endurance events. It's called charming the snake. And the idea behind that is that there's always snakes there that are coming to get you. I think I've talked about it before, but I don't know if I've put it in recruiting context. There's always, snakes. There's always going to be troubles and challenges and, opposing forces. So you can either fight all those battles yourself, or you can charm one of the snakes to come and help you to, fight those battles with you.
So the context of that, and watch the full video, get the QR code right there, is for recruiting into string programs specifically. We've been seeing those numbers kind of declining a little bit at the middle school level, and I'd love to see that change. So check out that video, get a little bit more of the idea of what I'm talking about. But again, charming the snake and recruiting help to solve your problems is the concept behind that. Then over on the Drums West YouTube channel, Peter did a hi-hat workout video. And we've been continuing this series of hi-hat stuff, and this is kind of, just building up strength and different ideas of what you can do and how you can do it. And here's a clip from that video.
Eighth notes in my left foot, off beats, the e's and the uhs in my left hand. Only trick about that one is that you have to keep the pedal down long enough, or else you're going to get the open hi-hat sound. So I just achieved that by putting a little more pressure in the ball of my foot and raising my heel up just a little bit.
Great information, great lessons, and it's a free lesson to develop your technique as a drummer. So check that out right over there on the Drums West YouTube channel. Then over on the Podcasting Store YouTube channel, I did a short with a problem that's been vexing me lately. And rather than explaining it here, I'll just play the short. Lately, I've been having a problem in DaVinci Resolve getting my monitors to be recognized by the program. Let's take a look and see what the easy solution is to this. So over here in DaVinci Resolve, you come up to this menu here for Preferences. You go to Video and Audio Input Output, and you select your output device. In this case, I want it to be my headphones. Now, it actually did select here on the left and right headphone, but sometimes it'll select different sources there. So you got to make sure your output device here is correct, as well as your monitor speaker configuration. You do that, you're going to be able to monitor your sound in DaVinci Resolve every time. So near as I can figure what was causing that problem, and in the end, I'm not going to bother diving too deep into it because I troubleshoot it, and you check in that second place for the source, was that while I'm running my videos, I move on to go do other stuff. I unplug my headphones, and so I lose that audio source from my computer, and the program really doesn't know what to do. So I think that's what's been causing that problem. But anyway, that's how you solve it. Super simple to do. Then over on the Podcasting Store Medium page, this week I was writing about gradual improvement that you don't always notice while you're in the midst of it. And that was in the context of Timothy with soccer. His first season with it, he had lots of challenges, just his first time doing team sports and not always winning, not always being the best, because you're not always going to win and you're not always going to be the best. Well, that reminded me of when I was first learning to play trumpet and playing in the beginning band. And when you're in it, you just can't see the improvement. But in retrospect, it seems like a straight line, but it's not. The lesson here, of course, is persistence. Stick with it, and eventually you're going to get those results. So check out that essay again right over there on the Medium page if you haven't seen it yet. Pretty quick read, but I think the message is pretty good and universal. So that is your weekend update. Happy Thanksgiving. Hopefully you're going to be spending it with some folks that you love and enjoying good food and good company. Comment below, let me know what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch up with you next time.
If you enjoyed the weekend update, do me a favor and follow us on social media, subscribe to our YouTube channels, or visit our websites. This is Drew with Boomer Music Company and thepodcastingstore.com. Thanks for listening.